Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Up to the Real. I am Julian.
And as always, it's your boy James.
Today we're going to talk about some trailers and some interesting news that has came out this past week.
Kind of good news.
Actually, really good news this time.
Yeah.
This is a really favorable episode of Up to the Real.
Not just bashing things this week.
About time. So, without further ado, let's get it started. So, Avengers Endgame has released their special look trailer. It's only a minute long. We can talk about Easter eggs if you want to. We'll go into that. But what I really want to talk about is the fact that on the same time as they released the trailer, they released the tickets for Endgame.
Kind of messed up if you think about it. Either watch this trailer or get the tickets. Good luck.
Good luck. And literally everybody from Adam to Fandango to Alamo Draft House to AMC, all those websites crashed on Tuesday. Lucky enough, a few people, like I know Johnny, thank you Johnny, has got our tickets for Thursday. But other than that, a lot of people can't get their tickets.
Got left in the dust. I was one of the people who I didn't even bother trying to get tickets. Luckily, I had someone who was like, "Hey, I have an extra ticket. You want to go?" And I was like, "Yes, thank you. That works out perfectly." But yeah, it was pandemonium trying to get those opening tickets.
I've never seen it blow up. I've never seen tickets in the history of buying tickets go that crazy.
Yeah, I can't think of, I'm trying to think, because the only other times I remember tickets going fast were the final Batman in the Nolan trilogy, and then the last Avengers movie we saw for
Infinity War.
where those were all the tickets went pretty quick, but it wasn't this insane.
No, it wasn't. Definitely wasn't. And it's even bad to the point where Alamo Draft House has 6 o'clock in the morning showings for this.
Nonstop. Might as well. They know they can get people to watch it.
It's ridiculous.
People are going to go. I'd go.
I know. I have actually a coworker or an ex-coworker of ours who actually has 6 o'clock in the morning tickets. So it was like, hey, you want to come? I'm going to be asleep.
Yeah, I'm going to be asleep. As for the actual trailer itself, it was pretty cool. I mean, we saw Thanos actually look like he's going to fight somebody this time.
He actually has his suit back on.
There's probably some B-roll of something going on while we're talking about this, so you'll probably know what I'm talking about. But the coolest thing for me is seeing the big three of the Avengers, Thor, Cap, and Iron Man, all kind of like rolling out, kind of do that in their wrestling entrance where they're coming out as a team and stuff.
So that's the thing. A lot of people are speculating that that's Thor in his original costume.
Yeah.
And others are actually speculating they think that's Doctor Strange. I'm like, no. I hate to say it this way, if you look at the legs, those are Thor.
It has to be Thor. It wouldn't be freaking Doctor Strange, because the big three of the Avengers is Iron Man, Cap, and Thor.
Exactly. So let's not go there, guys.
Yeah, and obviously, I guess we're way past the point of are they getting Tony back, because he's all over this trailer.
He's hugging Gwyneth Paltrow,
shaking hands with Cap, doing the Aladdin. Do you trust me? This trailer was dope though.
This is as much. This is the most we've gotten in any trailer.
So this is the thing where this is the epitome of the trailer I didn't want to see though. I didn't want to see any of this. Don't tell me no. Stop spoiling it. But it's super hype though.
It's super hype. Literally, we see Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet and with the sword. I think it's a dual-edged sword that he has.
Yeah, he looks sick.
He looks like he's ready to whoop ass. So we don't know. So I guess, like you're right, I don't think that the quantum realm is going to be a big thing in this.
You know what's funny? I have the opposite response to this. You know why?
Why?
Because originally I was saying quantum realm was planning a big thing. And those suits they were wearing, the red and white suits, everyone, again, this could all be just red herrings and trailers. But, so I was like, all right, maybe that's their suits when they go to space. We see them in the ship in space, they're not wearing those suits.
And they're not wearing those suits.
So what the hell's going on? Maybe they do go to the quantum. I'm back where everyone else was now. I don't know,
this
man.
This is why I love the Russo brothers, because literally they have just thrown different clips at us just to throw us off.
Which I love.
I love.
Give me that.
Love when you do that, because literally I don't know where you're going with it, because I can think you're going to a quarter room, or you might literally just be like, all right, we're going to take the glove off of Thanos and try to redo everything.
And I've talked originally about how we see Scarlett Johansson with blonde and red hair. In this trailer, we see
3 different colors.
They see it looks like her red hair's grown out over time, and the blonde is just still there because she might have dyed her hair blonde, and now her natural color's coming out.
On that, I might do B-roll, right? I might do B-roll for this, depending on how well it goes. So there's in a scene where she's in Japan, where she's wearing all her red. Then when they're back in the Avengers headquarters, she has the red with a little blonde in it. And then when she's in the ship, she's wearing blonde. So it's like
This movie seems like it could possibly. There still might be possible time travel, which seems
Or
very
time
logical.
lapse, yeah.
And then it also just seems like this movie takes place over a long period of time. So one or the other. Either way, give me this fucking movie, dude.
We got
need
3
it.
weeks. We got 3 weeks.
I got WrestleMania, I got Game of Thrones, then I got Avengers. All right, April is popping off.
Actually, if we forgot One Punch Man too.
One Punch. But here's the thing. We can talk about that another time. I'm not looking forward.
He's not looking
season.
forward to it. I am.
I love One Punch Man. I've read ahead this animation. That's no.
That's a whole other.
We'll
we'll
talk about it at the end of this episode. How about that? I'll save it for the end.
Okay,
Let's go.
perfect. But
hopefully.
Yes. Oh my god, love it. Can't wait.
Oh,
this month is amazing.
Other trailers though. We got the new Joker trailer, the official Joker trailer.
About time.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. We kind of see a little bit of him just having a bad day, which is a classic Joker tale.
From the Killing Joke, yeah.
Yeah. So this trailer kind of just shows him kind of going around. One of my favorite lines from the trailer is, "I thought my life was a tragedy. Turns out it's a comedy."
It's a comedy. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Shows him getting the crap beat out of him constantly, looking real creepy and bony. I'm still on the fence about this movie.
I still am.
Because what's his face was helping produce it at first. Big
Martin
name.
Scorsese.
Scorsese. Apparently, a rumor I heard is that he's saying that he's going to sue them if they put his name on the marketing, which might be a bad sign that he doesn't really believe
you know
in the
what?
movie.
You know what happened, and you know what's funny is maybe that's the case too. But what's funny to me is when you go back and look at the trailer, it reminds me so much of Scorsese '80s films.
Yeah,
like Taxi Driver's thrown in there.
Someone told me
Raging
this looks
Bull's
like the
thrown in
Joker with
there.
Taxi.
Right.
Yeah.
It looks literally all like Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and all the other films that he did in the '80s in this film. And I'm like, so you're paying homage to Scorsese, but you can't put his name in this.
Which I think is a bad sign in a way.
So if Martin says, I don't want my name attached to this at all, I'm sorry, guys. Something is telling me that this movie might be bad.
Also, I don't know if what I saw was correct. The trailer I saw said Joaquin Phoenix and Robert De Niro's in it.
Robert De Niro is the, he's not Thomas Wayne. He's the guy, I don't know if you remember, but I'm probably going to do B-roll for it too, is how, you know the guy that's at the radio show, at the TV show that Joaquin is walking into?
Okay.
That's Robert De Niro.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, the thing I said about this trailer after I saw it, I was like, there's something off about this movie, and if it wasn't a Joker movie, I think I'd be more interested in it.
Yeah.
I think it being tied to the fact that it has to be a Joker movie is going to bring it down. I think it'd be a great movie about just a crazy guy starring Joaquin Phoenix. Because, I mean, Her is a great movie that doesn't really have a point. Like, it's just kind of a weird movie, and I thought that was great. And I think this movie having the shackles of being a Joker movie might make it worse.
And I agree with you. And that's why I feel like this is going to be interesting to see, even though I'm kind of upset that they showed Thomas and they showed a young Bruce. But it's like, why can't Bruce and Joker almost be the same age like they typically are? But that's besides the point. And Joker's loved in this film as well. As you can tell, the crowd is wearing his makeup and all this other crap. So it's
like an uprising with him, yeah.
Right. He's getting tired of the criminal world in this world, and so he decides he wants to wreak havoc on it. So again, you're playing with the Killing Joke, but it seems like you're doing very offhand version of it. It just doesn't seem like it's really well done.
Yeah, I don't. It's the same problem I have with the show Gotham, is that they're trying to make the Joker exist before Batman exists,
But you can't have Batman without Joker, and you can't have Joker without Batman.
Like, Batman has to already exist before, and like he has to be starting, and then Joker's like, that's my cue. Like, literally, like as like an actor type thing. And they did that a bit in Gotham, and now it looks like they're doing it in this, and it's fine if you're not deep in the lore, but it's the same thing we talked about previously with Zack Snyder, where don't mess with my Batman stuff.
Yes. Yes. And that's why my brothers are still like, are you going to watch the final scene because they show Batman? No, I don't. I really do not give a damn about this show. Yeah. Because the thing is, again, even though I agree that some of his villains are early adaptions, like they were already villains, but they just personified they personified themselves after Batman came. But that doesn't change the fact that that doesn't change the fact that Joker, Mr. Freeze, and all of them personified themselves because Batman was around. Mm-hmm. It wasn't because they decided, I want to be a crime lord.
Like, Riddler's a guy who liked puzzles and riddles before, but he didn't become the Riddler until Batman was in the fray. And
Right, and when Batman found out that he was doing criminal activity, he decided Enigma became Riddler because he wanted to outwit Batman.
Exactly. It's something that he became, and Joker's the same way. Where Joker, I mean, to be fair, Joker, the whole thing is his background we mostly know from The Killing Joke, if that's true, is that he was just a guy who happened to be doing a crime, gets knocked into the
Chemical acid.
and then that's kind of, it goes from there. So he's literally just a dude. This, it seemed like they're going with a different approach where
he's just a regular dude who just has a bad day.
Yeah, and he goes mad. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this movie's good. I don't want any movie to be bad.
No.
But as of right now, I'm fishy on it.
That's what I was going to say. To be honest, as one of my favorite supervillains of all time, I am not excited about it as much. I'm interested to see on what they do with it, but I'm not like, oh my God, I have to go see this movie. It's just more about, I'll see what it's about.
We're getting too many Jokers, too. Just like we have too many Batmans and Spider-Mans.
We have way too many Jokers. I agree. Speaking on a Joker, the titular voice actor, Mark Hamill, and Luke Skywalker, who voiced the best Joker ever, don't at me.
I don't know how I didn't get that segue. I was like, where is he going with this? Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Mark Hamill. Has said at WonderCon last week that he will be voicing Chucky in the new Child's Play film. This is a big, different turn of direction of basically Brad. I keep forgetting your last name. Horderf.
The
original voice of Chucky. Brad Dourif. That's your name, Brad Dourif. And I want to see what Mark Hamill will bring to the table. Like I said, he has done Joker. He has done Fire Lord Ozai in Avatar: The Last Airbender. He has also voiced many different villains that I'm not going to throw out there, but you can look at his filmography.
Great voice actor.
He's a very well-defined voice actor who's been doing this for over 20 years.
Honestly, probably more as a voice actor than anything else. People just know him as Luke.
Hey, that's Luke Skywalker. No, I know him as Luke and the Joker.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. But so it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this. I just want to, again, I understand them bringing it to the times with Child's Play, but I want to know to what extent, because again, this is AI gone wrong. We know that the plot is Chucky went AWOL because of the AI's chip that he has in his mind. So it's going to be small soldiers mixed with Child's Play, just a matter of how maniacal he'll make himself.
So the thing that I'm probably worried about is he's probably just going to do the Joker voice. Let's be real.
I don't want to see that. I want to have him a mixture of Joker and a mix of Brad Dourif's Chucky. You know.
That said, this movie is shaping up to be okay.
It
is. They have a good cast behind it, good voice acting.
Yes.
And it's not hard to do a doll slasher.
No.
So I think it's probably going to be it's probably going to be as good as any other Chucky movie. And I don't think the Chucky movies are, like, people hold Chucky into such high regard, but they're just a doll killing people.
It's just a doll killing people.
Like, it's not anything crazy good.
The only one that was good was the first one.
Exactly. I think it's probably going to be on the better end of Chucky movies when it's all said and done.
Yeah, it's going to be up there with Child's Play, Curse of Chucky. Those, like, it's going to be, okay,
Yeah.
This is really interesting and good. I don't think it'll top the original Child's Play, but it's going to be like, okay, I can dig it.
Yeah, I mean, I think Chucky's going to be fine. I think it's going to be a lot better than the other trailer we got for a spooky doll. The new Annabelle little trailer dropped. I'm going to have to read what you typed on this one because my Annabelle knowledge isn't great. It looks like a new trailer for Annabelle Comes Home was released. This time, the Warrens will fall victim to the titular doll. After one of the daughter's friends goes into a spiritual room, all hell seems to break loose as Annabelle releases some demons that the Warrens contain in this room. What the hell is with these movies?
So
how do they do so well?
So I'm gonna put it this way: like I've tried to explain to one of my coworkers, the Conjuring universe, right? Conjuring 1 and Conjuring 2, directed by one of the best directors, horror directors, James Wan.
Yeah.
Is phenomenal, right?
Sure.
Literally 1 and 2 are the best part of the franchise. Annabelle, what? Annabelle Creation was actually a really good entry. That's the only good one out of the side stories that are really good. And then we got the fucking Nun. Excuse my language.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Nun was on. That was weird.
Like the Nun was so annoying, and now we're getting a third Annabelle film. Again, I understand the Annabelle series is also a cash grab for them. It's just James Wan is now out of the franchise. This isn't his thing anymore. So it's now like, okay, the Warrens' daughter decided to have her friend over, and the friend went to go into the Warrens' little basement where they have all the spiritual stuff from their exorcisms in there and contained. And she goes in there and goes mess with Annabelle. Like, what kind of shit?
Is this like Final Destination levels now? Where it's just like people just go see these dumb movies because they recognize the character or the title?
I think so.
Oh, Annabelle movie, spooky, scary, let's go see.
I think that's exactly what this is now. Because Annabelle isn't that scary. Like like I said, the only one that was really good was Annabelle Creation because it was the guy who made Lights Out, who helped make that movie. So it was really good, but everybody else is just, bro, all these are jump scares. And I swear to God, if I see a jump scare movie with the Conjuring universe, I'm probably gonna blow a gasket. Because they were all terrible.
Don't worry. I guarantee there'll be at least 2 to 3 more movies after this one in the same universe.
They're making another Conjuring, so...
How much do you think this will top the box office the weekend it comes out?
Depends on when it comes out.
I don't care. If it's not against a superhero movie, it's going to top the box office.
It's going to top the box office. If it doesn't, let me see. It releases... Ooh.
End of October.
End of June.
End of June? Summer movie?
So it's going to be in between... What comes out in June? I think it's the same weekend as Lion King. Yeah. Let me find out.
All this stuff. Give me just...
Oh, wow. Okay, all right. Lion King comes out in July. There's another big movie that comes out in June. Oh, well. I don't remember. But some movie comes out in June that everybody wants to watch.
This will probably be number 1 or 2 at box office.
I'm
Guaranteed.
Guaranteeing it's going to be number 1 or 2 in the weekend. It's going to make money. It's going to basically be a cash grab again. And I'm just going to sit here and be like, why am I going to get another Annabelle movie?
Yeah. But what movies do we have coming out this weekend?
Shazam. Yeah. Shazam comes out.
Can't say that word indoors, man. Gonna get struck by lightning.
That comes out, or the original Captain Marvel comes out, and then there's another Pet Sematary, the remake.
Boy,
I don't know. I've heard so far.
I'm glad Shazam's gonna bury that in the box office. But if it buries it, it's gonna come back from the dead, and they're gonna remake it again. Oh man!
But I heard really great things about this one, even though it's completely different from the book I've heard. You don't care.
Shazam! Shazam I've also heard really good things about too. It's probably going to be a bit till I see it. I'll try to see it this week, one way or another.
Shazam's going to win number 1.
Yeah, definitely. I hope so. Good for it. Give DC a win, man. Even if it's a weird character like Captain Marvel, who has a weird past and stuff like that. He's a great character, and apparently Zachary Levi looks good as the character. I mean, it looks...
I'm excited because I've been saying this since the first trailer came out. I've been excited to see what they do with Shazam because he is the character that you always wanted to see. A superhero being played as a teenager. Like, what would you do?
It's part of the reason that like characters like Spider-Man are so popular is because you have that teenage awkwardness with it. Now you have that teenager or kid put into an adult body. It's even more awkward.
Oh, crap. Okay. So I'm excited.
I actually really want this to do well. Similar to the reason I wanted Green Lantern to do well years ago. Green Lantern I wanted to do well because I wanted to see a Sinestro movie. This I want to do well so we finally get that Black Adam rock movie like set in stone.
So through the grapevine, I heard from the premiere that basically Warner Brothers executive said, just hear me out. It's nothing crazy. The executive said that if this movie does really well, the next film will be with Black Adam.
Okay, good. I thought you were going to say that he was out. I was going to have to just get up out of here.
Dwayne is still a producer. He actually produces this one.
Oh, shit.
So that's why they're like, if this one does well, Black Adam should be next.
Dope.
So go see Shazam because I want to see The Rock plays as Black Adam. I'm so ready for that.
One thing before we forget, before we end the episode that I did say I was going to talk about real quick. I'm not excited for the new season of One Punch Man for a couple reasons. They have a new
animation
studio behind it. And I was kind of on the fence about that already, but then the trailer dropped, and the trailer uses a lot of still pictures with motion camera, kind of the Jason Bourne technique.
Yes.
And it looks like they're losing a lot of that crisp action that we're so used to from season 1. And I'm really worried about it. The storyline for the season is going to be great.
The storyline will be amazing. I've heard. I haven't read the manga
It's
yet.
great, yeah.
But I've heard that basically the show won't be what we saw in the trailer as much.
It's just bizarre that the trailer is supposed to be what you want to show off.
I agree.
Why would they show that off?
I agree. I don't know. I agree with you.
I pray.
We'll see how it goes. I want to see how well One Punch Man does, but who knows?
Yeah.
But that is it for us for this episode of Up to Real. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Turn on that bell so you can get notifications from us. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Don't forget to follow both of us on Instagram and Twitter. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Just, we know there's some very great shit coming out in the next
April's
2 to 3 weeks.
a big month.
April is a huge month for us. Like Game of Thrones, Avengers. Don't be surprised if the Monday after like Game of Thrones, we throw some shit on here to just be like, oh my God. And then real quick, did you see the Arya prank that she did?
Yeah, I wasn't too into it.
Okay.
It was too obvious even from the beginning.
Okay, that's fair.
No one's that dumb except Tom Holland. Let's be real. That's the only person who, if the spoilers come from him,
They literally, what they said is they literally gave him only his lines in the script.
Oh yeah, they said, you don't know anything. You learn your stuff and that's it.
So, I just can't wait. But from all of us here at Station, you guys, thanks for joining us and stay tuned.